Yo, yo, you tune into the spot where combos stay hotter than piss grease on Friday night, where opinions fly quicker than the DM screenshots, and every take comes seasoning, no blank talk here. We roasting egos, serving truth, and a side of laughter, sipping tea like we clumsy at brunch. From wild stories to did he really do that? To we keep it 100, sometimes 200 if the topic's messy enough. This ain't no sugar coating chat. It's real talk with a twist. Raw, funny, and a little too honest for the folks. So grab your snacks, adjust your wig, and don't get in your feelings. Cause feelings don't last long in the shop. This the place where logic takes a break and jokes clock in for overtime. From the block to the boardroom, from the barbershop to the pulpit. If it's worth talking, we talking greasy. So buckle up, lean in, and remember, if you can't take the heat, get the mic. Cause this right here is talking greasy. Welcome, welcome, welcome.
Yeah, I know what it feels like to be addicted. I know what it feels like to not be heard. I know what it feels like to be misunderstood. Phone on D&D. I don't wanna talk, I don't wanna speak. I know what it's like to not be heard. I know how it feels to not wanna eat. Everything good whenever the sun shine, and I'm the one carry the load. I had to give it to God with tears in my eyes, cause I ain't wanna live no more. Been through the prayers and been through addiction. He was the one that was with me. Everyone telling me how I should feel, but no one to keep it real. I heard this small voice saying, son, I can save you. Go and help my people use the gift that I gave you. Thoughts on suicide, here's the reason I'm alive. Oh Lord, I hope you hear my cry. And you remind me that I'm not alone. They keep saying that the good die young. When I'm all alone, need a hero to save me from my thoughts. Couldn't leave it alone, maybe it's my fault. I need Jesus, Jesus. I need Jesus, Jesus. Break the chains I'm bound, I wanna be free. Need the Son of God to come and save me. I need Jesus, Jesus. I need Jesus, Jesus.
Ain't got no fear, keep telling myself my God gon' help me get through it. All this pain, man, I've been through it. Ain't tryna get fame, but I influence. No, pardon, Lord, please. How can I see? How can I leave? Can you help me, Lord? I'm dying within me. Few times I felt like killing myself. That was the worst I felt. I was making my bed and now, man. God will you help me say please times anywhere that you would not feel me. I realize I've been selfish. When you gave me light and I felt it. He took my depression. Now I feel joy cause the Lord God gave me forgiveness. Now I gotta change my live. Help people by Jesus that's stuck in addiction. Gotta go back to the prison. You can't do this on your own. You forgiving my sentence.
Yeah, I'm all alone. Need a hero to save me from my thoughts. Couldn't leave it alone, maybe it's my fault. I need Jesus, Jesus. I need Jesus, Jesus. Break the chains I'm bound, I wanna be free. Need the Son of God to come and save me. I need Jesus, Jesus. I need Jesus, Jesus.
Yo, what's good, gang? What's good? And we back. Let's go. I see you out there, John Paul. Let's go. And we back. We back in the shop, bro. With another one. How is everybody doing out there? How is everybody doing? You feel me? What's good? Welcome back to Talking Grease. You know what I think is the livest spot where the conversation stays raw, stays real, and just a little messy sometimes. But hey, you already know what time it is. Like no filters, no scripts. Like we just vibe and we be honest. We bring in pure honesty. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully everybody's doing good out there tonight. Hopefully everybody feeling themselves. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get in this thing. We're gonna turn it up a little bit, and we're gonna talk about it. You know what I'm saying? We gonna talk about it like we always do. We're gonna be real. It's gonna be raw, and we're gonna leave it on the table. You know what I'm saying? So, hey, once you come in the building, please hit that like button. Please drop a comment. Let me know you're in the building. And please share the live, man. Share the live with somebody. Tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. You feel me? That's how we do it. That's how we do it. We tell a friend to tell a friend to tell another friend. And we going up. You know what I'm saying? We going up, gang. We going up. We at 35 subscribers right there. So hey, kudos to everybody that have tapped in, that have subscribed to the game. You know what I'm saying? I like to call y'all grease balls. Hope that don't offend nobody. You know what I'm saying? But hey, definitely I like to call everybody grease balls. You know what I'm saying? So hopefully that's not a problem. You know? But hey, it's good. We're gonna let's see if we can go and get this thing started. You know what I'm saying? So you didn't see the thumbnail. If you didn't see the thumbnail. Uh-oh, hold up 1 second. I'm sorry. Hold up 1 second. Give me 1 second. Then I'm gonna be back into this thing. You feel me? And we're gonna walk it down through that. All right, I'm back. So, like I said, if you didn't see the thumbnail, we finna talk about it, okay? Now let me ask y'all a question. Just something off the top, you know, just thinking about it. Random message. Would you date you? Would you date you? That's what I'm trying to figure out tonight. Would you date you? That's you're gonna take some thought on this now. You gotta think about it. You gotta think about this one now. Like for real. Like, yeah, I know that sounds simple. Like most people initial thing would be yes. But think about it for a second now. Think about what all you want when you're dating someone. Just think about it. You want loyalty. You want peace. You want good communication. You want consistent love. But then think about, do you bring that same energy back? Do you reciprocate that? Or are you the type that want a healed partner while you're still working on you? Think about it now. I mean, let's be honest. Let's be honest now. Think about it. See, everybody say they want that good person, you know, till they realize being a good person takes effort. Like you want somebody patient, but you blow up over a text, or you blow up when she don't text you, or he don't text you fast enough. You want somebody faithful, but you still flirting in DMs for fun. Man, we gotta talk about it tonight. We gotta talk about this. Cause self accountability, man, it ain't sexy. That ain't no night in lingerie. But it's necessary. But it's necessary. Think about it now. Just think about it. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's necessary. Okay, I'm sorry. I was reading something. All right, let's keep it a thou out. Let's keep it a thou out, though. Okay? Let's keep it a hundred. Let's keep it a hundred. If you clone yourself, mind the thumbnail. I thought that was pretty good. So if you clone yourself, I mean, to the T, all the way down to the freckles on your face, or all the way down to your big toe turning ends on. You clone yourself. I mean, the habits, the attitude, the same energy. Would you be able to stand yourself in a relationship? Like, imagine dealing with you. Imagine dealing with you on your worst day. Think about it now. Think about what you do on your worst day. Think about how you feel on your worst day. Think about the encounters that you have on your worst day. Now imagine your partner having to survive that weekly. You ever met somebody who I'm talking about, like, was 100% sure that they was the prize, like no if and buts about it. Like, I'm it. You know what I'm saying? I'm that dude. I'm that woman. I'm you know I'm the catch. I'm the fish that you reel in. You know what I'm saying? I'm that 15-pound bass. You know, but they don't even know how to handle themselves. Like, they emotionally unstable, inconsistent. They can't communicate, but still got the nerve to say, I'm the table. You might be the table, but can you be the table and it be wobbling too? Can you be the table and one leg gone? Can you be the table and there's no screws in it? Can you be the table and I can't even set my drink on it? Can you be the table and I can't even eat on it? Look, this topic came from real life. Like, I was sitting there and I was thinking, like, yo, I'm really out here looking for certain qualities in a woman, but do I embody the same? Like, I want somebody understanding, but am I understanding? I want somebody affectionate, but am I an affectionate person? Like, I want that woman to be consistent, but can I say I'm consistent enough? But sometimes I get quiet when I'm stressed. Like I shut down instead of talking. Like we talking to real tonight. Like sometimes I get quiet and shut down when I'm stressed. Instead of talking, like I'm like a mouse, you know what I'm saying? And then I expect her to read my mind. You know what I'm saying? Like she the X-Men or something. Something Professor X to be exact. You know what I'm saying? Like how is that gonna work? Is that fair? Like no, that's not fair in a partnership. Is that my ego being too much? Is that my pride being in the way? Or is it just me being stubborn? So tonight we talking about looking in the mirror before you point fingers. You know what I'm saying? Because some of us, if we gonna be honest, some of us be red flags wearing designer. You be a red flag, but we make it look pretty. You know what I'm saying? You be a red flag, but we make the outfit stand out. Let's be honest. Let's really be honest. Like some of y'all single cause you toxic, but cute. Can't take that away from you. You cute. Can't take that away from you. But could you be toxic also? Could that be the reason you single? You out here trying to be the drama and the director. You know, you the whole production. Get on Facebook and post these little posts like I'm done with love quotes every 2 months like clockwork. What, are you done with yourself yet? Are you done with yourself yet? Like if you dated you'd be tired after 2 weeks. You'd be like, nah, this person got potential, but they got way too many complicated moments. They got way too many issues. They got way too many stress tied to them, way too much drama tied to them. If you dated yourself, could you even last 2 weeks? Now let's get into some categories though. Like I ain't breaking it down in no segments. That ain't what I'm doing. But I'm just free flow. You know what I'm saying? I'm just free flow and I'm gonna keep it real. Like some of y'all are the emotionally unavailable, but still want attention. I'm gonna say that again. Some of y'all are emotionally unavailable, but you still want attention. Like y'all ghost people just to feel powerful. But when they ghost you, you boo-hooing, you crying, you mad, you upset, you angry. Like that's karma. Your heart ain't broken. Karma come around and around. They spin the block and come back around again. That's what karma do. Then you got the control freaks. Everything got to go your way. You the judge, you the jury, you the executioner in every argument. It's my truth. Okay, that's cool. But do you know sometimes your truth sound delusional? Do you know that? Can you understand that? Can you fathom that? Can you fathom that sometimes your truth truth sounds delusional. Just sometimes, not all the time, just sometimes, you know. I'm sorry, it is what it is. Then there's the energy drainers, the ones who don't know how to pour back into you. They want reassurance, they want comfort, they want support, but they don't give none. It's like trying to charge your phone with a dead battery. Once you take that charger off, it dies again. Think about that now. Like charging your phone with a dead battery. Now, let me talk to the fellas. Real quick, bro. Real quick, fam. If you want a woman to treat you like a king, you got that like you got a kingdom. You can't be out here begging for peace while bringing chaos. You say you want a woman who don't nag, but she's only nagging because you don't do what you said you would. Is that really nagging? Or is that accountability with sound effects? Hers, to be the exact. If she's trying to hold you accountable, can we call that nagging? Come on now. Come on now, talk to me now. Come on, bro. And ladies, I don't think y'all off the hook. Like y'all know me by now. I don't play sides. I just speak the truth. So y'all not off the hook. Like some of y'all want a man that emotionally mature, communicates, takes you out on dates, but y'all barely say thank you when he do it. You can't keep acting like effort is a favor. Reciprocity is sexy. Gratitude is free. And accountability look good in heels too. Mm, mm. If y'all don't know what I'm talking about, y'all better see that accountability in some heels. That's all I'm telling you. You ain't seeing nothing if you ain't seeing that accountability in some good heels. You ain't saying nothing. You ever sit back and realize you keep attracting the same type of person? You know what I'm saying? Like the same liars, like the cheaters, like the manipulators, like just different faces. Same energy, but different faces. It's not a coincidence.
I didn't know it was supposed to rain tonight.
That's not a coincidence. Could it be a mirror? Could it be a mirror? Life keeps sending you lessons till you finally learn them. So maybe, just maybe, it's time to stop saying ain't no good people left and start asking why I keep entertaining what I say I don't want. Just maybe. Would you date you? If roles were reversed, if your partner had your habits, your communication style, your temper, your level of effort, would you still feel safe and loved? See, I'm gonna be honest. I don't even know if I date myself. I ain't gonna sugarcoat it. I don't even know. I'm still on the fence with it. I'm still deciding. Goblin Thunder said, "Hell yeah." Hey, that's good. That's good. If you can say yes, that's good, bro. That's good. I'm still deciding if I can date myself or not. Like, I know my flaws. I know my tendencies, and I know what I put effort into. So I don't know. If we being honest, and we in the shop and it's open, so we keep it real. But see, self-awareness, you're gonna expose some things. It'll humble you when you sit down and think about you, not nobody else. When you sit down and think about you, like it'll make you realize that sometimes you the reason relationships feel heavy. So the flaws you say you got will be a deal breaker for you. Um, I'm not necessarily saying it'll be a deal breaker, but I'm saying I don't know. But it would definitely be a challenge if I was to date myself. That would be a challenge. Cause cause who knows you better than you? You know what I'm saying? So it's some stuff I ain't even gonna lie. It's stuff I still gotta clean up. If we being real, it's some stuff I still have to clean up. If we being real now, I ain't ashamed of it. It is what it is. You know. So if you know you got the flaws that will make it a challenge, why not change them? It's easier. It's easier said than done. And I know that's the age old quote. But um, some of them I'm working on. Some of them I'm working on. Um, others I got to learn how to change. And that goes back to everything that I said. Like, you know, effort, um, communication, like all the temper, habits, like all that. And I, I I understand it, but I know I really have to do a deep cleansing. I put it that way. And when I say that, I mean a moment or a time or a session to where I actually sit down and evaluate uh, myself. Like I know I have flaws, but what I'm saying is sit down and pinpoint my flaws to a T and figure out how to change them or how to make myself better in a way to where it's not difficult to deal with me. You will have to have a self-reflection on yourself. Exactly. And that's what I'm saying. Like I would have to do that. I'm gonna be honest with you, I need to do it. Um, cause sometimes we can ruin what God has blessed us with. I'm saying it that way. And not even knowing that this is a blessing from him and then not even knowing that we are ruining it because we so stuck in our habits, we so stuck in our ways. But like I said earlier, it's wrong for me. It's not fair for me to ask so many things from my partner, and then it's not getting reciprocated from me. Like that's not fair in any relationship. If I'm gonna ask you to be faithful to me, I got to be faithful to you. If I'm gonna ask you to treat me with respect, I gotta treat you with respect. You know what I'm saying? Like it, and then we got to self-reflect enough to get our pride and ego out of the way. You know, that way she can understand. You can understand what she actually wants from you. Because sometimes we don't even take time to understand what a woman wants from us. Or sometimes the women don't take time to understand what a man wants from them. Like it just think solely on the men. But so yeah, I have to do my due diligence. I don't know how to say the word. Anyway, yeah, I gotta do that. You feel me? So would you ask a lady to be faithful to you now and be able to get it back in return, no matter the circumstances? Um, yeah, yeah, I can definitely. Um, because I'm not just I'm not a big time player out here. Like I ain't chasing all the ladies. I ain't trying to compare my body count with other guys. I ain't trying to be the big man in the crew. Like I ain't trying to do all that. So I mean, I've got to where, in a sense, that's not that important. So I could definitely do it. You know, I don't think that'll be an issue. I just think the other um, habits and communication and my temper sometimes, because I do have a little temper. I do tend to bring things that I don't need to bring home with me. Um, I do shut down uh, when communication needs to be open, when I need to be vulnerable. I do shut down. Like so, it's just the nuances I need to work on within myself. You are not, you ain't that 80s baby out here now no more, Mr. Creek. And that's the thing. Like I understand that. Like, but still, even when I think it has to be a self reflection to yourself, even if you change people. You know what I'm saying? Like if you dating somebody, then you leave one situation and then you go to dating another one. I think there still have to be a moment of self reflection then, because each individual woman kind of wants something different. So when I date, if I'm dating different women, now I got to do a self reflection and make sure I can give this individual woman what she wants, because she might not have want the same thing that the last woman wanted. So now I got to do something a little different, and it's a self reflection on myself to make sure I can do these things. See, I don't have the temper problem. Whoa. I seem to keep my cool very well, Mr. Greedy. Wouldn't you agree? No, I wouldn't. No. Um, you've gotten better. I can agree to that. But you do have a little temper problem. Yeah, you do have a little temper problem. Yes, sir, you do. But yeah. So I mean, I don't. But and that's why I like doing these things. Like I really like doing the podcast because um these subjects sometimes open your eyes to stuff that you didn't even think about because you thought I'm him, you know, I'm that dude, or I'm that girl, I'm that woman, you know what I'm saying? Like, and sometimes these things can open your eyes to realize that, shoot, I need to humble myself and realize that I'm doing something wrong, you know? So that's why I like doing these things because even if it don't help me, it can help somebody else. Like, and a lot of times they be helping me. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I pay attention to a lot of this stuff because sometimes you can learn a lot from people. You know what I'm saying? Like, because everybody, I don't know everything. The next person don't know everything, but the next person might know something that I didn't know. And bam, there you go. There you go. Now I turn into a better guy. Just listening to one thing somebody say it. You know what I'm saying? So, and I think we have a lot of that. Like, I think we have a lot of people, and I've done it myself. I think we have a lot of people that bring like unhealed weight. You know what I'm saying? Into new relationships or new connections or new friendships or whatever you want to call it. And and we be wondering why it fails because the weight you bring it in that's unhealed, you still looking for that person that you're connecting with now to heal you from something they didn't do. And as bad as you would want it to work that way, like sometimes it don't work that way. And then it fails, and not because of you don't have two people that want to be together, but because of one person that's unhealed, and he expecting a new relationship, or she expecting a new relationship to heal them from the last one. My arm hurt. Early like patterns of bonding can influence how people behave in relationships, and these can trigger past wounds. That's true. That is true now. And see, and that's where it comes in that you gotta be healed. Like that's trauma you bringing into a relationship, and so you expecting the new person to heal that trauma from your past, and it's like, is that fair for me to ask you to do that when you had nothing to do with it, when you didn't cause it? Is that fair? But we do it. But we try to do it. For some people it works. For some people it don't. I assume it works that some people stay together, but maybe they just dealing with it. You know what I'm saying? Maybe they just comfortable in the situation without it actually working. You know what I'm saying? Like some of us really need to stop saying, um, God send me someone, and start praying that God fix me or you. You know what I'm saying? Like, cause can you imagine God looking down on you and you praying, God, please send me someone, and He looking down at you the whole time and knowing that you the problem. He knowing that you ain't even treat the last one He sent you right. He know already that once you get this person, and you'll forget about him. Like, like think about it, like for real. Like just think about it. If you asking God to send you someone and He know you ain't ready, or He sent you someone and you didn't uh receive that one right or properly. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. You gotta think about stuff like that because you never know what the situation is. I'm sorry. It's wrong thing. You never know. You never know if this person is God sent or not. Sometimes you can see it. Sometimes you can know it. Sometimes you can. I mean, right off the top, but that's got to be discernment. You got to be already understanding what God is doing and how He does it. You know, but some people can't see it. Some people can't understand it. So it's like they mistreat it, so they don't realize it was sent for them for a reason, for a purpose. You know what I'm saying? It's been and these people that say I'm the catch. You know what I'm saying? Like yeah, you might be. That ain't. I'm not saying you're not a great person. I'm not saying you're not marriage material. I'm not saying you won't be a great wife, a great husband. But you gotta realize some catches got bad attitude too. So even if you're a great catch, do you have a good attitude with it? What they say. I think if God send you a person that He wants is to work it out, it will be right in your face, and it is hard to miss it. But some people do. Right, and that's what I'm saying. Like because, like I said, you could pray to God send you somebody, and a lot of times God answers prayers. You know what I'm saying? May not be when you want him, but He does. So indeed, He in return send you someone, and as soon as you get them, you revert back to the person you was. You ain't fixed. You're not humble. You don't realize that this is a person sent from God, and you mistreated. You you don't care about it. You forget God even exists once you get this lady or this man. Like all that plays a part in it. If we asking God to send us someone, some people chose to go to the opposite direction than what God wants for their life. The signs be right in their face, and you ignore them. That's facts. And it's like it goes back to what people always say. Like a lot of people don't pray to God or understand God till they get in trouble somewhere. Then they calling on Him, they need Him, and all this and that. But if you're gonna pray for God to send you somebody, then you still got to be with God to be able to take care of that person the way that he wants you to take care of him. You know what I'm saying? Like you can't get a person something from God and then you turn into a person from the streets. Like that's just, I mean, just what I believe now. I mean, they living for the world. They crying wolf and asking God for help, right? And at some point, that cry for wolf, you know, they get played out. They get played out at some point. They be too old for that. You can't keep crying wolf and not do what you need to do. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know. We just talking about it, bro. You see what I'm saying? We just talking about how my head hurt. But before you really receive the blessings that God sends you, you have to have your life right with Him. You can't say you want a godly relationship, but living for the world. You got a great point there. Um, um, mm. I like I said, you got a great point there. That's all I can say on that one. That's a great point. Oh man. It just I'm trying to figure out how to respond to that. Uh yeah, great point, Nala. Great point. But anywho, um oh man. Okay. Yeah, I'm back there. I'm back right there. Okay. But see, and I'm saying here, I'm saying we got to heal each other. I mean, we got to heal ourselves, or we got to understand what our flaws is, and try not to allow it to affect our relationship that we are trying to build with this new person. Um, because sometimes it ain't even sometimes it ain't even that hard. Like a lot of times, I think we make it harder for ourselves than it has to be. Like just a little effort sometimes. Just a little effort, and you'll be surprised at what you can do. God says that it's better to not know Him and live for the world than to know Him and live for the world. You can't straddle the fence. Us Christians are held to a higher standard than people who aren't. Yeah, that's true. That's true. He definitely said you don't need to straddle the fence. Um, but sometimes, I mean, and I'm speaking on me now. I ain't speaking for nobody else. It's just me. Sometimes I feel like it's hard not to straddle the fence because, and I say straddle the fence because sometimes I don't know what's right and what's wrong. Sometimes, so um, I could be straddling the fence. could not be. I mean, I don't know all the time. I mean, so I mean, I try to live a pretty straightforward, spirit-filled life. I try to, but I do fall sometimes. Like, you know, because we know the truth, and knowing the truth, we should set an example for others, and not claim we live for Him and do worldly things. Oh, that hurt it. Yeah, that's a great point. But see, sometimes you don't. I mean, now it's just me now. I don't know. I don't even know what's all worldly things. I don't even know. Like, so sometimes I be confused. I ain't even gonna lie. Like, I do. But that's why when you get baptized, we give up the flesh and are reborn in the spirit of the Lord. My flesh weak. I ain't even gonna stop. My flesh is weak. Like, that's something I got to work on too. Like, that's a part of me that has to be worked on. But I know it though. You see what I'm saying? Like, I ain't gonna sit here and act like it's not. Like, but one thing I'm gonna do. I'm acknowledging. I'm gonna claim that whatever it is, it is. You know what I'm saying? I ain't running from the truth. You know, most people like to run from it. Nah, I ain't running from it. It is what it is. Give me an example on what you don't know is right or wrong. We can try to figure it out together. Boy, it's a lot of that. um, I don't know. I'm just saying, like, because I don't I don't even know what's all the sin. If we being honest, you know what I'm saying? Like, because some things can be sins and some things cannot be sins. Like, I don't know what every sin is. I don't know if any of us know, to be honest. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, but so I'm just saying, like, it can be challenging sometimes. Uh, just off the script of that. But I mean, we still push forward. We still trust and believe and understand that He is God. But what was I at? What was that? It. Uh, um. Yeah. So let's talk about self work though. Let's talk about that real quick. And this kind of piggybacks off what I said I have to do, like, for myself. So, because to be honest, that's the real answer to uh, would you date you? Like, the only way you could comfort, only way you could say yes without a shadow of a doubt, if you do the work. If you work on your patience, like your attitude, uh, your past trauma, like if you know all your triggers, like you work on your money, shoot, if you even work on your hygiene, like your mindset, your peace, because I look pretty good. I'm pretty in shape. My body pretty right. You know what I'm saying? But that's just physical. You know what I'm saying? I could be attractive, but that's just the physical aspect of it. You know what I'm saying? Like what about the emotional stability? What about the communication? You know what I'm saying? What about an oral peace that you can bring to someone else? You know what I'm saying? So you gotta think about all this stuff. Yeah, you could be the most attractive person in this world, but if you ain't got nothing to bring with being attractive, then what's the purpose of being attractive? Who attractive? Me. Oh, I was speaking on me then. Yeah. You know, I mean, it is what it is, you know what I'm saying? Like I literally gotta beat him off with a stick, bro. Come on, man. You know this. Like for real. Huh? Like bro, I don't know why you playing. I ain't I would date me, but honestly, I would love to have a best friend like me. What you mean, like you? What? Okay, what type of best friend would you need to be like you? What do like you mean? Um, I might can find you a best friend, Madeline. What you mean, like you? Say that one more again for the people in the back. They didn't hear it. I said I'm attractive, brother. They know it, bro. People, bro, like people literally get popcorn, bro. Pop they popcorn and sit around and talk about me, bro. Like it's that real. Like it's that serious. Like I'm sorry, but I mean, but it is, bro. Like I'm I'm a pretty handsome dude to the world, you know. I mean, I'm popping my stuff right now. You know what I'm saying? But I'm still humble with it. You know what I'm saying? I still respect it. You know that I don't need everybody. You know what I'm saying? I'm real humble with it, and I control it to a minimum to where just cause y'all pop this popcorn and talk about me, that don't mean you know, that don't mean you gonna get this bag. Feel me? So I mean, if you keep working, you gotta start working out a little bit though. But you can get there. You can get there. It's not that hard of a road to get there. But um, it's been a long time coming, and now I'm him just off my looks. You see what I'm saying? Excuse me. They be eating that movie theater popcorn or that DG popcorn. They might be, but I just know whenever they sit down and pop their popcorn, I just know I'm the subject. That's all I know. But I mean, it feels good sometimes, but then sometimes it get overwhelming, you know what I'm saying? Because you got all of them coming at you at one time. It's like, man, it ain't even that serious. Like, it's other guys out here, But anywho, we gotta go down that road tonight. Someone who, when the going gets tough and it feels like there's no one in your corner, they're the last person standing. Trevor's my best friend. No one can replace him. And he's that way. So it sounds like you got one then. Are you saying you need someone besides him? Are you saying you would need a female like that? Is that what you're saying? Long time coming with that Burger King combo, baby. Bro, I don't really like Burger King like that. They do have some good chicken nuggets. Now, they chicken nuggets be fire. But, and they Coca-Cola icy. But other than that, I don't really like Burger King like that. Even though you can have it your way. But I don't even fool Burger King like that. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Nala, I feel you on that. He's supposed to be your best friend. At least that's what people say. So ain't nothing wrong with that. All anybody needs is just me. Get that right. Hey, ain't nothing wrong with that, bro. Hey, if you doing it like that and that's all they need is just you, hey, more power to you, bro. I salute you. Salute you as you were, soldier. As you were. So that's good to have though, like a best friend like that. That's your significant other. Like you should be able to play, you should be able to talk, you should be able to have disagreements with no problem. You know what I'm saying? So ain't nothing wrong with that. It's a good way to be. Everybody ain't got that. Everybody's searching for it, but everybody ain't got it. I'm very versatile. I can rock any way except left. Yeah, definitely don't rock left. Then I don't think Maddie gonna like it if you rock left. I don't think so. So make sure you stay on the right side. The right side. Not the left side, the right side. So don't do nothing like that now. Don't do nothing like that. But I understand what y'all saying though, for real. But y'all met someone that it kind of like made you feel calm. You know, just off how they move. You know what I'm saying? Like they don't argue a lot. Where does she rock left? Interesting. Hey, you let her rock half left, not all the way left, half left, and then you know she just keep rocking back and forth. You know, half left, right, half left, right, half left, right. You know what I'm saying? But then it'll be all right. You know what I'm saying? So it's no biggie then, no biggie, no pop. Yeah. So yeah, that'll be fun. Let her do that. Don't stop her from doing that, man. Now that she rocked that way. She rocked that way. You supposed to rock with her. You know what I'm saying? So you can have her back. You know what I'm saying? what it's about. You don't let her rock by herself. She rock by herself, she might rock all the way left. So you got a half left rock with her. If that makes sense. Half left rock with her. You feel what I'm saying? Like, that's how it has to be. That makes all the difference. All the difference. Right. So that's when it's real. Real love. I'm searching for that real love. Someone to share my heart with real love. Oh. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, you know what I'm saying? Someone that you know, that just calms you out the way they move, you know what I'm saying? They don't chase validation, you know. Their presence is like grace, you know. It's kind of what healed energy feel like, you know. Like when you start moving like that, and I'm talking about single right now, I ain't talking about in a relationship, okay? And you start moving like that and you stop begging for attention, you know what I'm saying? At that point, you kind of attract alignment, you know what I'm saying? Like, you kind of let God work his magic. Kind of let him do his thing, you know what I'm saying? Like, cause a lot of times we get in the way. So if we kind of get out our own way and let God do his magic, then who knows what can happen? The possibility is unlimited. You know what I'm saying? So maybe the real question ain't, would you date you? Could we say, would you stay with yourself through tough times? If you was dating you, knowing you better than anybody else, could you stay with yourself through tough times when you broke, when you moody for the ladies that time of the month, and the men out there, ladies said we have a time of the month. You know what I'm saying? I'm talking about when life beating you down. Could you still be patient with yourself? That will what we would call self-love. So all I'm saying is, could you? I'm gonna say no. See what I'm saying? So it's some things to think about when you. Cause God Thunder said no. I might go with no, honestly. But it's some things to think about when you look in the mirror and say, I'm expecting this out of somebody else. So I'm expecting this out of somebody else. Can I can I reciprocate the same thing? Absolutely, because going through them tough times together definitely builds the relationship. It shows a testament of what kind of relationship you have. If you stuck it out with them, you can make it. So Madeline saying if she was dating herself, she could do it. But see, I don't know if I could be patient when life beat me down. Cause at that point I'm anxious, I'm worried, I'm eager. You know what I'm saying? Because I'm trying to get back to this money because life beating me down right now. I'm broke. Like I don't know if I can be patient with myself. I was done to say no, she couldn't. Like I don't know. Like I mean, that's that's a tough one. Well, it's all about patience. What kind of patience do you have? And you have to have faith in God. You can't worry about things that you cannot control. Yeah, that sounds so good, Madeline. And don't get me wrong, like I got faith in God, but a lot of times when we get in them situations where you broke, life is I'm talking about doing everything, throwing every curveball it can at you. In that moment, you might have faith, but you still asking God where you at to. You still trying to figure out what's next. You still anxious about what to do. You still nervous about are you doing the right thing. Like now you might be different, Madeline. You might be different. I'm not saying you're not. I just know me. Like me in that moment, like I I ain't even gonna stunt like I ain't been there. I've been there. I've been broke. I've been beat down. Like and I believed in God, but I questioned him too at the same time. Like I ain't gonna lie. Like so at that point, my patience ain't that good then. You know what I'm saying? Like because I want to know like what like what's going on. Like I'm like something got to shake. Like this ain't supposed to be like this. Like and then you going through that rough time and it's day one, day two, day three. It starts to sit in. You know what I'm saying? Like it starts to sit in that you really ain't got no money. That you need to borrow somebody. You don't know who to borrow money from. You know what I'm saying? It hit you again in the face that now you don't know if you got a job to go to. Like, bro, it's not it's rough. Like at that moment, like I'm okay. We finna be real. I don't even care right now. We finna be real. Like, golly, I ain't ashamed of that. I ain't ashamed of that. Hold on, let me read what y'all saying first. Oh, but what if you're so low in life you're giving up all hope normally? Someone comes to help pull you out of that hole. But if you ain't got no one who's gonna pull you out, that's what I'm saying. And at that point, like, cause especially if you've been raised up to know God, like you looking for God in that moment because you live this life and a lot of times in certain situations we embarrassed to say what's going on. We embarrassed to call our friend and be like, "Hey man, this is like, bro, I'm down on my luck. Like I ain't got nothing. Can you help me?" A lot of time we embarrassed. You know what I'm saying? From a man point of view. I don't know about y'all ladies. Maybe y'all ladies more comfortable with that. But for men, it's that pride kicks in to say, "God, I don't want to call him and tell him what I got going on. Like I know he might give it to me, but nah, I'm gonna just stick it out." And you say you're gonna stick it out, then 2 more days go by and it's getting worse. You know what I'm saying? Like that's when God sent you that person you never knew you needed to get you out of that dark place. That can be true. But when you broken, life is living that spiritual warfare, that's when you step back and take a breath and say, "Okay, God, I'm gonna give it to you and let you handle this." Once He handles it, it's done. Okay. I do believe, though, us today as children of Christ tend to think we are all alone in our own problems, when really all of our problems belong to God. hmm Take the story of Jacob, for example. The devil took everything from him, make him deathly ill, and he still worshiped God and remains a faithful servant. That's how life is. I I truly understand. I truly understand. But I'm just saying, like, in them moments, it's gonna hit you. That's all I'm saying. Or you gonna want to question him, or you gonna want to ask why this or why that. Like now, yeah, y'all points are very valid, which I said are very true. But I'm just saying, sometimes it get rough out there, and you feel at some points of your life when stuff has went on a certain way, you feel like God done left you. You really do. Like I ain't gonna lie. And then for some people, it's like, okay, if I feel that way, then am I really waiting on him anymore? You know what I'm saying? And then that's why I think you get to crashing out of people. You know what I'm saying? Where they just decide to do whatever they want to do. You know, spaz out, steal, rob, kill. You know what I'm saying? Like when they feel like they don't have a presence, or they feel like God has kind of left them alone out here. You know. So um, we've been there. No food, no job, nowhere to go. Eviction notice on the door. Everyone turning their back on you. So I agree. It's definitely a testament to your faith. It is. It is. And don't get me wrong. Like I believe in God without a shadow of doubt. But sometimes that's harder than just saying it too, to have that faith in that moment, because let's just be real. We are human. You know what I'm saying? And for some people, um, if you don't feel like God has showed you anything before that moment, then it's hard to kind of give that type of testament of faith, because that's a true testament. Like that's like you got to really stand in that fire. You got to be like, who was it? David in the lion den. Wasn't that David in the lion den? Who was that in the lion den? I think that was David in the lion den. Don't quote me on that. Anywho, but whoever's in the lion den, you got to be like him. You know what I'm saying? Like you got to stand fast. You got to stand 10 toes down. You know, like that song said, you can't do nothing else. You just stand. You know what I'm saying? Like that's what you got to be at that point. And then sometimes it's like, sometimes you just want to crumble and fall. You know, and you hoping, or you praying that somebody is there to pick you up or catch you. You know what I'm saying? Like, but look at us now. Look at me now, yo. Look at me now, yo. We getting paper. That ain't the song, but it just sounded right. Anywho, but look at us now. We ain't where we want to be. But God blessed us with the land, jobs, and a steady account, because we were faithful, believed He would take care of it. Hey, what's a steady account? What that is? That's about $5,000, 10 grand in the account, 30 grand in the account. I just need to hold 2 grand to the first. You know what I'm saying? We discuss on the back end. Don't worry about it. Anywho, you know what I'm saying? So, and I understand that, and that's what it's all about. That's what it's all about, because you went through the storm and you came out, and now you can see the fruits of your labor. And then now you can pretty much give your testimony. You know what I'm saying? And that's what it's all about, because sometimes that helps somebody else that was a little sketchy about believing it. You know what I'm saying? That wasn't sure. Unc, what up, Zach? What's up, Zach? That means bankroll after bankroll. Big money. I like that. My man. Yes, sir. You know, so that's a good thing about it. Like you trade, you was able to persevere through it. So salute. That's all you can do sometimes is salute. So, but that's real. Like, I don't know. I really don't know if I could go through the tough times with myself. At that point, I'd probably be self-inflicting. What's the word I'm looking for? I'll probably turn out my own self-esteem at that point. You know what I'm saying? Because I at that point, my mind would be, I think the devil's sneak in me, sneak in my mind, and I would be definitely probably talking down on myself a whole lot because of other situation. You know what I'm saying? Like, mad at myself because I allowed myself to get in the situation. So I don't know, but so that's tough though. I don't know, just something to think about. You know what I'm saying? But one thing about it, we all got flaws, and that's what we gotta remember. What you got, bro? Do you think Mr. Nighthawk Tootie go through hard times with all them 10 toes. Man, nah, he ain't going through nothing with them toes, man. That man filthy rich off them toes. Yeah, man, filthy rich off them toes, man. If anybody got it, he got it with them toes. That man sitting good. You know what I'm saying? Like, shoot, trying to get like him. Toes like him. Toes. He does a little. Nah, he ain't going through nothing, man. He good. He good over yonder, man. Them toes good. All right, now. Y'all both make 30 an hour. Hello, who told you that? Probably make 30 combined. But like I said, man, we all got flaws. Like, I ain't even gonna lie, I still have days where my engine off. Like, and the sad part about it is, and this is me being wrong. I mean, this is me telling the truth, though. You know, and sometimes I say the wrong thing. You know what I'm saying? Like, and I take it out on other people. You know, and is that right? No, that ain't right. You know what I'm saying? But at least now I can admit it. You know, I can admit it. I should be able to apologize and adjust. You know what I'm saying? Like I don't think we have to be perfect, but you have to be aware. You have to be aware of what you're doing and how you're doing it and who you're doing it to. You know what I'm saying? Because some people ain't gonna stick around for that. You know what I'm saying? Some people gonna hit the door and get on down. You know? So, but so I don't know. That man making more than us. I don't know who got him thinking we got it like that. I don't know, bro. Somebody got thinking that. I don't know. Shoot. If I had like that, I would be on this podcast trying to do nothing. You feel me? Like I wouldn't need this. I'm trying to get this because I need it. You feel? Like, so I don't know, bro. Like somebody don't feel the head up though. But I don't know, bro. It's just I just think we got the world uh we got a lot of people looking for love, you know what I'm saying? But do we have a lot of people that's ready for it? You know. And that's just me being honest. Like being ready means you can handle the honesty, without shutting down in the middle of a conversation. You can communicate, you know, without yelling at the person that you're dealing with. Like you could love that person without trying to keep a scoreboard to you know, make sure you one up. You can forgive that person, you know, without being able to bring up old arguments that y'all had before or something happened before, you know what I'm saying? Like this, when you can love somebody enough, you know what I'm saying? But would you date you if you were the one receiving all the patterns? Meaning you the one receiving all the negative stuff. You the one getting yelled at. You the one getting disrespected. You the one getting cheated on. Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry. I apologize for that, y'all. I'm sorry for that. That caught me off guard. That caught me off guard. So you were the one receiving all the patterns. Would you date you? So a lot of times, relationship, a lot of times it exposes things. Sorry. A lot of times it exposes what being single don't. You think you peaceful, you know what I'm saying? While you single, you ain't got nobody, you think you the most peaceful person in the world. Till you meet somebody that actually tests your patience. You know what I'm saying? Like, think about it. Why are you single? You very happy, you go lucky, you ain't got no worries. I ain't got no worries. You know what I'm saying? But then when you meet somebody, they test it, and now you starting to figure out that you really want that peaceful at all. You know what I'm saying? Like you think you healed too. So you meet somebody that press that button that you thought for sure were gone. Like you think you're a real loyal person till that temptation show up, and it's fine, it's funny, it's real flirty. That's when you find out what kind of partner you really are. So here's the challenge. Stop looking for someone to complete you. Some people may say you're supposed to be whole already. Find you someone who compliments you, not completes you. Do two halves make a healthy couple? Or two wholes do? You got a half and a whole. Do two halves or two wholes make a healthy couple? Just think about that. And I gotta speak on this too. I don't need nobody to cry out. Like, You'll notice the loudest one be saying that be the longest person. Like, ain't nothing wrong with needing love. Like, we human. We human is the way God designed it. Woman needs man. Man needs woman. Like, we are built for a connection. But there's a difference between needing love and depending on people to feel valued or valuable. There's a difference. So if you ask me again, would I date me? I say I'm working on it. I'm working on making sure I enjoy the experience. Cause dating yourself means learning your moods, your patterns, your triggers, and treating yourself the way you expect others to. You would take yourself out, you compliment yourself, be honest with yourself. Because when you start begging for the bare minimum, then you can master that. Like, I'll be real. Best thing I ever did was admit that there was something wrong. You know what I'm saying? You know, so I could be just me. I can learn me. That's when you realize whether you're hard to love or whether you're easy to love. Like, I think I'm hard to understand sometimes. Shoot, I think I misunderstand myself sometimes. I myself. like, you gotta meet yourself before you expect someone else to meet your standards. You probably need to meet your own standards. Well, this thing got me to me out of here. But yo, before we close this thing out, let me leave y'all with a little challenge. You know what I'm saying? Go to the mirror tonight. Look yourself dead in the eye and ask, would I date you? Don't just think about your looks. Think about your attitude, your habits, how you respond to texts, your honesty, your hygiene, your accountability, your peace, your trust, your faithfulness. Think about all of that. Think about all that when you look in that mirror. If you say yes, cool, by all means. My hat's off to you. Keep growing. If you say no, cool, but you need to fix it. Either way, love yourself enough to be the type of person you'd be proud to love. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just facts. Real life facts. So, I don't know. It's about what I got for content. So, I don't know if anybody's still out there, what we doing, how we doing. If they want to come up, if we're going to chop it up. I don't know. Look like I'm rocking out by my solo tonight. So, but hey, but I just want to talk about that. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of times we be asking for some stuff that we can't even give. You know what I'm saying? And it's like, is that fair? Is that fair to them? Is that even fair to yourself? Because you're being honest with yourself. You cheating yourself and you cheating the person that they're trying to talk to you or just trying to be in your life. You know what I'm saying? So it's like, just be mindful of what you got going on here. Be mindful of what you do. Be mindful of who you are. Because it's easy to lose yourself and then take it out on somebody else. You know what I'm saying? So, I don't know. But that's about all the content I had for tonight. So, at least we got somebody that's been come up and chop it up. Or unless we somehow start turning this chat out. I'm gonna get ready to get up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Get ready to get up out of here. And just chill the rest of the night. Tried to come on a little bit earlier, because so one trying to be on here that late. Lately when I got on here, we've been jumping on this, so I've been going for a little bit longer than anticipated. Once you get on here and start rocking with people, you know what I'm saying? So I'm trying to get ahead of it, but now we got ahead of it, and nobody really on tonight. So appreciate to the ones that tapped in. Appreciate to the ones that tapped in. Please hit that like button. Please share the live to somebody, anybody. But like I always said though, bro, if you got somebody out there that you love, hey, tell them. Go show them what they going through today. What somebody's going through today. It can easily be you tomorrow. All right, fam. That's been tonight, Real Talk. I appreciate y'all for tapping in, laughing, learning, and reflecting with me. Remember, love yourself first so you can love somebody right later. This is Talking Breezy, where we talk slick talk wild, and keep it real every single time. Till next time, stay safe, stay solid, and stop bringing chaos to peaceful people. Peace out, y'all. Be blessed.